crazy mother.
All right, let's see if I can do one first try. No cuts. I'm just gonna see if I can do this first try before I even get started with this video. Nope. Okay, but anyway, a lot of you have been telling me to make more trick tip videos. A lot of you guys said that you used to love my trick tip videos. A lot of you said you miss my trick tip videos. You guys have been leaving me suggestions on what tricks I should make a trick tip for. But I think the most common comment I get is probably Tre Flip. I have a Tre Flip trick tip on this channel, on my channel, but it's a really old video, like from way in the beginning, like when I very first started my channel. That's when I made the trick tip video. So I'm gonna be doing Tre Flip again, but like an updated trick tip, because the last Tre Flip trick tip I did was so long ago. Like I said, like way in the beginning days of my channel, which was over a year ago. So it was a really long time ago. But yeah, I'm coming at you guys again with another trick tip because you guys really want me to keep making these, so I'm gonna make them. And a lot of you guys want me to do Tre Flip, so I'm doing Tre Flip. All right, Tre Flips. They're hard. I still remember the day I very first landed Tre Flips. It wasn't too long after I started skating, but I remember it took me all day long. Like I don't remember how many days it took me, but I remember just trying it over and over. And I remember getting a brand new pair of shoes, and I went outside in the morning and started trying Tre Flips. And then at the end of the day, like I was trying Tre Flips literally all day long in some brand new shoes. At the end of the day, the shoes were done. Like there was like, I couldn't even skate those shoes anymore because I literally messed up brand new skate shoes in one day trying to learn Tre Flips. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys though. If you guys have brand new shoes and you're gonna be trying Tre Flips, don't wear your brand new shoes because they're gonna get ruined. The Tre Flip is going to ruin your shoes. Okay, now Tre Flip is, I'm pretty sure you guys know, Tre Flip is one of the harder tricks. Like probably, honestly, probably one of the hardest tricks that you guys are gonna have to learn. Like it was one of the hardest tricks I've ever had to learn. But once you get used to them, they're really easy. And to land this trick, I feel like there's like, I think 3 or 4 tricks you guys are gonna wanna have to have. Ollies, of course, kick flips, pop shove-its, 360 pop shove-its. That's 4. Yeah, I think that's it. I think those are the only tricks that you need to have. Kick flip, okay, I don't even wanna count ollies, so just 3. Kick flip, pop shove-it, and 360 pop shove-it. Okay, now that you know you have your kick flips, your pop shove-its, and your 360 pop shove-its, it's time for you guys to start trying your Tre Flips. So the next thing is foot placement. Like foot placement is everything for this trick, and everybody's foot placement is different. This is just how I do mine. So hopefully this helps you guys. Like maybe a lot of you guys will have the same foot placement as me for Tre Flips. But yeah, now that you have all those 3 tricks, and pretty good foot placement for Tre Flip. For Tre Flip. Ashton, you can't even talk. Okay, my foot placement for a Tre Flip, and just to let you guys know, my foot placement for this trick changed over the, like since I've learned it, it changed. Okay, I used to be able to do my Tre Flips like this with my foot really close to the bolts, but that was a really long time ago. Like I can't do it like that anymore. So my new foot placement, I guess, is you're gonna wanna, well, how I do it, I have my foot just like a kick flip, but I put my foot more in the middle of the board with a slight angle like that. A lot of people on trick tips say that your foot has to be like that and everything, but that's like super uncomfortable for me. So I just have it like almost directly in the middle of the board. My foot is just like a kick flip, but you want to point it just a little bit. And my back foot is kind of like how I do it for a 360 shove it, which is pretty much like that. You just want to put your whole foot on the tail so you can get the scoop, and you're gonna want to have your toes hanging off the board. And when you pop and scoop this trick, you're gonna want to scoop it right on this little corner right here, right where the board starts to go upward like that on the tail. Okay, so when I'm rolling, this is exactly what my foot placement looks like. Front foot, just like a kick flip, a little bit more slanted, almost directly in the middle of the board. Back foot, your whole foot wants to be on the tail, toes want to hang off just a little bit. And when you pop it, you're gonna want to pop it and scoop it a lot. You're gonna want to scoop it a lot. This whole trick lies on your back foot. This whole trick is in your back foot. Like without your back foot, this trick would not work. Without your back foot, this trick would not spin 360. Your front foot, like you want to flip it like a kick flip, but you kind of don't want to flip it like a kick flip. Like once you pop it, you're obviously gonna want to flip the board, but you don't want to flip it as hard as a kickflip. Like, of course you flip it, but you don't want to flip it hard. You just kind of want to flip it just a little bit, like less than a kickflip. That's how much you're gonna want to flip it, less than a kickflip. Okay, when you're skating and when you pop the board and when you want to flick it, you're gonna want to flip your front foot. You're gonna want to flick it out just like a kickflip, but you don't want to get it all the way up here like a kickflip, because with the kickflip, you usually like pop the board, flick it way up here by the nose. You don't want to do that with a tray flip. You want to have your foot, like I said, kind of like basically in the middle of the board, and then once the board pops and you start scooping it, you're gonna want to flick it just like that. See how much less you have to flick it? Like if you're doing a kickflip, you have to flick your foot all the way up to the nose of the board and slide it out like that for a kickflip. With a tray flip, you don't want to do that. You want to, as soon as the board starts popping and scooping, you're just gonna want to flip it out right there, just like that, just like that. See, that's like almost no flip at all. With the kickflip, it's like, yeah, and with the tray flip, it's just like, yeah. And with your back foot, this is all you have to do with your back foot. As long as you can pop it and scoop it and it goes 360 like that, that's literally all you have to do with your back foot. And then with your front foot, you just want to barely flip it out like I just showed you guys. But the main thing about this trick is people either landing the tray flip with one foot on the board, either it's your front foot or it's your back foot, because when you catch this trick, you're gonna want to catch it with your front foot. So a lot of problems people have with this trick is landing the tray flip with only one foot. I'm gonna try and do an example of what I'm talking about when I say either people land with their front foot on the board or they land with their back foot off the board. I'm gonna try and give an example. Okay, so kind of something like that when they land with their back foot, and when they land with your front foot, it does something like that. And there is a very, very, very easy, very simple way to fix that problem if that's the problem you're having. That a lot of people, like all the trick tip videos and like everybody who tries to explain tray flips, they don't tell you this. What you're gonna wanna do is when you pop the board and when you scoop it, when you flick it, everything, you don't wanna jump. Okay, when you scoop it, pop it, flick it, you don't wanna jump this way. You don't wanna try and stay this way. You don't wanna try and jump this way or this way. A lot of people actually will tell you to try and jump forward with the board, but you don't wanna do that. When you pop this trick, when you flip it, when you scoop it, all of that, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna jump straight up. You don't wanna jump forward or back or anything. You just wanna go straight up like this. Like just jump straight up. Right when you pop, just go straight up. I don't really know how to explain jumping straight up besides just saying jump straight up, but that's what you're gonna want to do. That is like the secret to this trick. I'm gonna try and show you guys like an example. Try and watch my body, like try and watch what my body does. Like I don't jump anywhere but straight up. Just try and focus on like what my feet and what my body is doing. And I'm gonna be standing completely still, so hopefully you guys can understand. Okay, it's pretty much just like an ollie. When you do an ollie, you just go straight up. You don't jump anywhere. So ollie, you just go straight up like that. Same thing goes with the tray flip. See, I went straight up. Once the board starts flipping and everything right under you, you're not gonna land exactly in the same spot where you popped from, but that's just because the board is like doing like all these spins and flips under you. But yeah, my secret to landing tray flips is jumping straight up. A lot of people like don't put their back foot on the board because like that's really because when you scoop it, you try to like jump where your board is going, but the board goes wherever like your feet tell it to go, if that makes any sense. So if you're jumping straight up, the board just does a tray flip. It doesn't really move anywhere from under you. It helps a lot to catch and land this trick when you jump straight up because like the board, it just stays completely under you the whole time. And whenever the board is right under you, it's so much easier to like see where your board is, see where your grip tape is, and it's just a lot easier to spot where you want to land. Okay, another thing I want to mention is, I know how I said you want to catch this trick with your front foot, and honestly that kind of happens naturally with this trick just because when you scoop the board, your back foot kind of just gets out of the way on its own. But when you are very first learning this trick, you do not want to focus on, I just spit out something. You do not want to focus on trying to catch this with your front foot and trying to make it look as cool as you can and trying to make it look like a Shane O'Neill tray flip. You don't want to worry about that. You don't want to focus on that when you're very first learning this trick. Catching it like Shane O'Neill does, like with your front foot and then your back foot comes on way after, like that's something that comes after you feel super comfortable with this trick. Like once you start to feel very, very comfortable with this trick, you can kind of practice and like mess around with it however you want. Like when you're very first learning it, just do whatever feels comfortable to you. If you catch it with your back foot when you're trying this trick, then catch it with your back foot when you're very first learning this trick. You don't need to do it as clean as possible when you're first learning it. Like I said, this trick is hard and it's definitely gonna take some practice, and catching it with your front foot takes practice too. Even though it does actually kind of happen naturally, it just doesn't happen naturally, you know, like Shane O'Neill does it. Like when you guys very first learned kick flips, were you guys trying to catch it with your back foot really, really nice and trying to make it look really, really cool like your first time? No, everybody's first kick flip, everybody's first kick flip, even mine, looked so shitty. And then after, when you start to get comfortable with the trick, that's when you start doing it better and better and better. Okay, another thing I want to point out is right before, like as soon as like you're ready to pop and flip, your back foot, it doesn't want to be flat on the board like this. That's gonna make it so hard to get the scoop. When you're about to pop this trick and do everything, you're gonna want to have your back foot on its tippy toes like this. And again, you're gonna want to have your toes hanging off the board. You're gonna want to scoop it right here, right where the board starts to go up on the tail. So as soon as you're about to pop, have your back foot on its tippy toes. You don't want to have it down on the board like this, because that's gonna make it harder to scoop it and spin it and flip it and everything. So you're gonna want to have it like this, and then you just pinch it all the way down like that, you know, pop it, scoop it, flip out just like that, and jump straight up. Please guys, jump straight up. Like I want to, my feet are in the perfect position right now. I want to do it, but I'm gonna hit my camera. Okay, yeah, I don't want to hit my camera, but that's what you guys are gonna want to do. Have your foot on its tippy toes right here, pop it, scoop it, flip it out, jump straight up. There's an ant on my freaking camera. Get off my camera, please. All right, let's see if I can do another one. First try. See, that's the thing. I can't even do this trick first try, but I can do it. I can do it good. All right, second try. See, that one was good. This trick, like I said, it's hard. Like I've been doing this trick for years, and I still can't do it first try. It's a hard trick, but once you do have it and you feel comfortable with it, it does get a lot easier. Okay, what might help you guys is trying this trick actually off of a curb, because if you try it off of a curb, you have like a little bit more air time to like see your board flip and like get a feel for the trick, and just have more time in the air to like get a feel for it and everything, if that makes sense. And like if you try it off of a curb, it'll give the board more time to flip, which will give you more time to like think about landing it and think about where your feet should be and everything. If you guys like try it on flat ground and like you can't get the full flip, or you keep landing with one foot or something like that, try it off of a curb. I didn't do that when I very first learned. I was just trying it on flat and it did not work out. And then one of my friends was like, try it off a curb. And then I remember I used to love doing tray flips off curbs because that felt so much easier for me. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys, because I think I went over everything about this trick. I went over the foot placement, I went over the flipping the board, I went over the popping the board, I went over scooping the board, I went over jumping straight up, I went over trying it off of a curb. Hopefully, guys, this video helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments. Definitely let me know in the comments, because I want all of you guys to be able to land tray flips, because girls like guys who can tray flip. It's a fact. And I want all my space invaders out there to get the girl that they want because they can tray flip. Okay, anyway guys, seriously, if this video helped you out, if anything I said helped you out a little bit, like if you watched this video and then you thought about you doing what I did in the video, and now you want to go out and try a tray flip and you feel confident and you feel like you can land it, let me know in the comments and leave a like on this video. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace. Go out there and land tray flips, guys.
I don't give a break, cause we be in the club, bottles on deck, and goddamn it, I'm feeling myself, cause I'ma get it all, and I'ma throw it out like goddamn it.